This is crazy. Well, hello there. How you doing? All right, what we're going to do today is talk about getting knowledge for the sake of getting knowledge. Getting that knowledge, reading those books. Hey, Glendon, what's the best book to read? Hey, Glendon, what should I get on? What's the reading list and all that other jazz and stuff? Essentially, you need to learn how to execute. All right, hey, this is Glendon Cameron, founder of HustlersKungFu.com. If you want to start a business, if you want to develop generational wealth, and if you want to upgrade your hustle, you need to subscribe to this channel. Now, let's just jump into this wild and wonderful and crazy day, because it has been a day. But it's been a good day. It's actually been a very good day. So, first thing that we need to do, instead of collecting knowledge, like if you didn't know, I am giving away a lot of books and courses on Gumroad, right? And people are just like literally, yeah, they're grabbing it and they're signing up and they're downloading. And 99.8% of those folks will do nothing with the content. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then for the 1%, they'll make money, they'll buy my other courses and so on and so forth. But here's the problem with getting knowledge for getting the sake of getting knowledge. You want to look good, because here's the thing, the hard work of success is hard. I'm weary right now. I mean, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, working on stuff, doing stuff. And the execution, if you had a day, let's just say, I got my phone here, I can't use my phone, but let's just say I was looking at Audible and there was this one book, any book about sales, right? And I read that book, right? And I continued to execute from that book. I didn't read any other books, none. Just read that one book about executing on whatever, right? And every day I got up and I would read the book. Yeah, not even Audible. It's just a regular book. It's a book, right? And I read the book and I was like, I'll try to do something. And then I don't do it well, so I will, next day I'll read it and I'll try it again. And after about a month, you would be pretty proficient at whatever you're doing. The thing is, so many people are looking for, I can't even say the quick fix. I think it's more like you know what it's like? It's like going to college. Going to college sounds good. Going to college looks good. It feels good. You're out there on the campus. You're doing that stuff, right? But what happens when you get that job? Oh, you didn't get that job, but you got that student loan debt. It doesn't look good, doesn't feel good. And that's what a lot of people are doing. They're out here getting knowledge for the sake of getting knowledge. But they're not executing, they're not applying this knowledge, they're not doing anything with the knowledge. They're just getting knowledge. And the thing is, if you really do look at how this thing goes and how people are really successful, they're successful in the dark. They really are successful in the dark. They're successful when no one is looking. They're successful when people are having that moment of failure where things aren't going wrong. It's like, give you an example why I'm doing this live stream. We were supposed to have the live stream with the weed girl, right? And it just didn't work. My internet, like I'm using the internet on the phone. I have two internets. I have an internet in another office where Patty is. I have an internet over here. None of it's working. Then I'm doing this off of my phone. And I'm just sitting here like, what the hell? Wouldn't work, wouldn't start, just would not do what it would do, right? And something positive came out of it. I'll tell you about it later. I can't tell you about it now, but something very positive came out of it. And I was just sitting there like, you know what? This moments like this. Look, I tried to do this live stream, and the orientation was like all jacked up. I'm serious. I set this live stream up, and then because there's no internet, and I'm running the internet off of the phone on my computer, then that somehow interrupted it. And when I came back and resumed it, it was lopsided. And I'm just sitting there like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, right? But the thing is, I was gonna do this live stream. It was gonna happen, and it's happening. And in that space of the live stream didn't happen with the weed girl in the grow house, the live stream didn't happen with the regular stuff. So essentially that was like 2 failure points or 3 failure points. Well, 4 when you count that this thing didn't work. And I mean, it's enough to make you want to just say, look, you know, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna lay back. And then that's when you push through harder when these things happen. That's when you got to double up, triple up, quadruple up, whatever you got to do. That's when you got to go ahead and put forth extra effort, because in that space, that little space, like that's where success is. I mean, I could have blew this off. I could have, you know, I've actually got some videos that I could have just like let that go and worked on this tomorrow or did something else. But the thing is, those videos are for next week when I'm not going to be here. So I'm like, what are we going to do? Are we going to let this gremlins, let's call it the electronic gremlins. We're going to let the fact that the Wirecast didn't work, we're going to let the fact that the Google Hangout didn't work, are we going to let all that stuff stop us? No, we're not. And that is the thing. Because, you know, when people get knowledge, right, you got folks, like take the Craigslist book, right? They're going to get the Craigslist book and they're going to run into that first barrier and they're going to stop. It's going to be just like that. It's like, yeah, this is nice. You know, Glendon, yeah, he sold all these books and stuff. But, you know, I don't see this working. I don't see this happening. I don't, no. I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to watch some, I'm going to watch some cartoons. There was just something that made me smile. I thought about it. And I'm not going to execute. I'm not going to keep working. I'm not going to do this stuff. And see, that's the thing. And I can't give that lesson to you guys. I'm trying to show it to you because I'm just sitting here like, this is just some craziness, right? But when things are hard and when things are pushing on you, that's when, you know, your true self is going to show up. That's when the reality of what you are, who you are, is coming out. Because everybody wants to be rich. I know it just be rich, right? But no one wants to put in the work. What's the saying? You got a minimum wage work ethic, but you got millionaire dreams or millionaire aspirations? Or no, I know what it is. I know what it is. You're trying to be a millionaire with a minimum wage work ethic. That's it. And this is the thing, because like I said, people, all this stuff happens. Stuff happens. You have even worse things, like look at those poor, unfortunate people in Las Vegas. They were at a concert, having a good time, and then death from above. I mean, there was someone who just was like smiling at the act on stage, and then a bullet went through their brain and they're dead. They're dead. And it is crazy that, and also there's a lesson for you people who are not in Las Vegas, is you should not wait. You should not wait until tomorrow. You should not wait until things are better. You should not wait, because you do not know when it's going to be your last breath. And you could be waiting and you never get a chance to do that. I mean, that's part of the reason that I pushed through, came on here, did this live stream, because I can do more tomorrow. I can set up more things. I can do some stuff like that. But it's a trip today. It really is. Let's see. What's the Wow Jones report? Good afternoon. D Hectrix, take two. Definitely. Dale Ashby, what's going on? Nothing much. Edward Wells Jr., I can't wait to see your lives pop up. That's funny. Black Knight Coding, not need applied knowledge. True. Archangel, EC Brown, what's going on? What's up, Raquel? What's up, Agent J Pool? Knowledge without execution, useless theory. You got to do something. Yes. Deleted user just do it. Carton Barrett, hello. The Wild Jones report. The books you recommended a few years ago back arrived in the mail, Glenn. The Super Learning the Sexual Paradox. Millionaires Wake Up at 4 a.m. DJ Quinn. Leonard Harris. You going to talk about it today, huh, bro? Yes, I am going to talk about it. Lamo, what's going on? What's up, Shalise? DJ, some people are getting knowledge for the sake of getting knowledge and not executing. They're not. They're just not. What's up, Tyrone Brown? Chris Jones from Pump Jumper said, people don't succeed because they don't go hard. I like Chris Jones. Chris Jones is a really good dude. There was this one girl who had lost all this weight and had this saggy skin, and he donated like $300 to her and just started this whole thing. I mean, Chris is a really good dude. He really is. What's up, Cartel? Let's see. What's up, Super Say TV? What's up, Diana? You know, Murphy's Law hasn't really shown up. And this is also something with mindset. I typically wake up with the mindset that my life is going to go perfect. And most days it does. And then some days this is just not even a day. This is probably 4 hours, and then we're going to self-correct and life is going to be fine again. But yeah, I don't even believe in Murphy's Law. I don't believe in Murphy's Law. That's kind of funny. We'll talk about that later. Mike Z, I think the reason it's so hard for people to execute is because at the beginning, all we do is just get knowledge, first grade through college, and never do anything with it until years later. That's a good point, Mike Z. That really is a good point. Let's see. Rosa, yay, I'm not driving while you're live streaming. First Tune YouTube chatter. Welcome, Rosa. D. Coleman Show. What's up? Young Carmen, hi. Lamont Campbell, whoa. How do you feel about Dallas, Texas? It's a great place to be. Let's see. Ross Gino, somebody has given a huge inheritance and lack of motivation. What does he do? I don't really know. I'm so broke, but I hate doing job applications. Stop it, stop it, stop it. But let's talk about getting past the knowledge. Like you read the book, you got the courses. What is the big barrier to keep you from executing? What is it? Put that up in the comments. How do you feel about jobs these days? Well, I'll tell it to you like this. I'm a weird person because I don't really think that I could work a job ever again. And I mean that not to be facetious or not to say that I can't play well with others. It's just I have actually crossed the barrier where I have like worked for myself longer than I have ever had a job. So I don't really know about that. Archangel, exactly, Glendon. Murphy's Law is counted by the energy. It's not created, destroy it, take energy and make it into what you need. Oh, I like that. Alchemy. Deleted user, fear of failure, communicating with bosses and paying wages. I don't know about that. Young Raptor, you broke as fuck. What the hell? Oh, Raquel, same here, no job. Scared to make the wrong move, to go back 3 steps backwards. That's funny. But I think a big part of this is fear, not of being successful, but fear of changing your environments. And what I mean by that is, it's like you dance with, it's better to dance with a devil that you know than to dance with an angel you don't know. And when you become successful, and just replace success with responsibility. Responsibility, I mean, like, all right, I got office, I got payroll, I got all this stuff. And you know, with the chef, right? It is responsibility to have a shelf because I have to go over the menu. I have to get money because she likes cash for the groceries and stuff, and it's responsibility. It's responsibility to have a maid. Someone's got to be there, let her in. It's a responsibility to have these offices. I got to pay rent. I got to show up. I got to make sure they're furnished. It's responsibility. So replace success with responsibility, and then you kind of understand why a lot of people be tapping out. That's what they be doing. Let's see. Right, fear the unknown. What's up, Kyle Will? Hold on. Let's see. What's up, Leno? People have a lack of discipline. They need to go to the military. They will show you this and responsibility. True. I think everybody should do like 2 years in the military. All right, so all right, Archangel 3576, I'm taking that. Success is responsibility. It really is. And then when you look at that and you feel that, then it changes, because this is what many people think success is. It's a fancy car, right? It's a big house. It's vacations. It's big booty Betty, right? When really it's none of those things. Those are like part of it is, but the real success happens when everything is going wrong and you still showing up. That's real success. And you know what's funny? It's been a while since I've had a day like this. It's just, and I'm like, okay. And it's not even a day. It's really 4 hours. It's literally 4 hours. And part of what kills most people is, let's say you wake up and your car doesn't start, right? That will set some people back mentally the whole day, or in some cases the whole week, because let's say they're like 2 days from payday, so their car don't start, so they got to call in. Then they don't go to work, so they miss 2 days of pay, which means their check's going to be short. So this one thing, this one event, could create a chain of nasty events that could go on for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Think about that. What's up, Toya J Ronson? So it's pretty funny. It really is. And I had like a hater in the comments. You notice how I just like delete. Because one of the things that I realize with the hater nation and all this other stuff is there are people who are so hurt. There are people who are so broke. There are people who have no hope, that they're going to try to literally destroy everything and everyone around them to make them like themselves so they can have some company. Really, I think that's part of what happened with this Las Vegas shooter, because like I said, I don't know. I don't have any answers. I think it is crazy that a person would break out the window and just shoot randomly into a crowd. That's just crazy. So, you know, but I'm just here for a minute just to say, hey, you know, you need to keep going. You need to keep, because I got some really cool videos for y'all next week. Because today is Tuesday, so I'm not releasing one. So Tuesday, yeah. So probably 2 more. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out about him. There's too much misinformation, so I'm going to sit back and wait on this. Solence, I've been getting more chargebacks the closer we get to Christmas. Anyone else having this problem? I don't know. That's interesting. Paul Barrett has more than that. Get us going, bro. I mean, seriously, it's as simple as putting one foot in front of the other. It's simple as getting up and making your bed. It's just that simple, but there seems to be such a big problem for many people in terms of being executed. Because, like, you just getting this knowledge, right? Popping your collar, you're looking good. I'll give you an example. There's this guy. His name is Larry. And we met in a group about 2 years ago. And he came in a group and he was always screenshotting, direct linking to what book he was reading, what course he was taking, always doing this stuff. In these 2.5 years, I have seen him make like 20 pivots on what he was doing. First, he was going to have this course. Then he got into copywriting. Then he got into product development. I was just like, good Lord, you made more pivots than I have. And I'm actually making money. But it's funny. Let's see. So it's been winning them all, but seems like everyone's coming out of the woodworks trying to test my patience. The first step is the largest. CZ, I found success in the military because there's a formula or written plan for everything you do, and I just simply followed the outlined plan. I think the struggle in the civilian world is figuring out which plan to follow. I think there's a lot of truth in that. I really do. CZ. Rosa Franklin, I have 3 jobs off the book. Should I stay off the radar and stack first? What are you talking about, Rosa? Provide more context. What's up, Belly 124? I mean, here's the thing. Without giving away the videos that I have coming, which are good, they're really, really good for you. They're really good. I'm telling you, I made them with my own 2 hands, right? You can have anything you want if you're willing to work for it and pay the time. And the time cost is not 6 months. It's not 9 months. It's not 10 months. It's not like 18 months. It's usually 3 years to 10 years. 3 years to 10 years. That's usually the time commitment that you have to put in to get what you want. Now, the good news is that if you start early, like you're 16-year-old, right? And you start going through this journey that I went through, by the time that you're 24 or 26, you got 10 years, 10 years experience. You are the man. You are the Papa Bear. Edward Lewis, if you were to sell physical products starting out, how would you now use Amazon FBA? Edward Lewis, I would not use Amazon FBA. If I was starting out selling physical products, I would not. And this is why. Let's delve off into the Amazon world. There's like 3-4 million sellers on Amazon, right? Do you know that like 90% of the sellers on Amazon make less than 100K a year or sell 100K a year? 90%. Now, why is that? There's a lot of casual people. I would sell direct. This is what I would do. I would, 1, go to the marketplace and find some need that I can fulfill. I would not go product first, marketing first to a bunch of folks who don't want whatever I'm having. So I would find a marketplace, right? And I would study that marketplace. I would either get a job selling something for someone else, or I would, slowly put out my offering to the market. Then I would find other like-minded people, talk to them, network with them to get them to sell my stuff. I wouldn't do Amazon because one of the things that is a problem with Amazon FBA is, let's say you got $200,000 worth of inventory at Amazon's warehouses. And let's just say Amazon says, goodbye. Now you got 2 problems. You got your $200,000 worth of products there that probably can't be sold anywhere else other than Amazon. And then your other problem is they're probably going to charge you $50,000, $60,000 to send it back to you. Or they're going to charge you $25,000 to destroy it. That is happening more and more and more. So while you folks are like, hey, I'm shipping it to Amazon, and Okay, I wish you well. I hope it works out for you. I am not doing that. Belly 124, worked in corporate America, but it's not enough. How can I make more money on the side? Hustle. Bellies 124, you gotta hustle. Brandon Bunch, I think the real issue in the civilian world is you have to make your own plans, but no one is trained for that. We're trained to follow a plan or an outline. I agree with that. I really agree with that. CG, exactly. I know once I find the right plan, I can use my leadership experience to execute at a high level and be successful. I was a member of the Army. I was in the Army 6.5 years. I think that part of that is very, very true. What's up, Morning Blue? So we're at the 25-minute mark. So I'm going to do some stuff a little different. I'm going to do a lot of things a little different. I'm going to create some different kind of content. So be warned, it's coming. And it's going to be spiffy. It's going to be very spiffy. So with that, I'll catch you young lads and young ladies later, because I'm about to bounce, because I am executing. And I'm going to keep executing, and I hope that you execute as well. So with that, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like the content, and you should. And be sure to get on my email list. It's below the video. So with that, I'll catch you guys later.